Sarah Gudger. Gudger?
Yes. Miss Sarah apparently went blind a year before this interview was taken. I mean, there's nothing written to describe her, but that pretty much says it all, you know.
This, her mouth.
Yeah, the set of mouth.
When they did these, are these like, did they ask them some questions? Or did they just,
Each one
just
is a
talk?
response to the question, but there was a set of subjects on a list that they would ask the ex-slaves about.
Okay.
In action.
Sarah Gudger, Slave Narratives, Volume 11, North Carolina. I sure has had a hard life. Just work, work and work. I never know nothing but work. I never knows what it was to rest. I just work all the time, from morning till late at night. Work in the field, chop wood, hoe comb. Sometimes I feels like my back surely break. Honey, you can't know what a time I had, all cold and hungry. Oh, no, I ain't telling no lies. It's the gospel truth, the gospel truth, the gospel truth.
Bells and horns, bell for this, horn for that. All we knowed was go and come by the bells and the horns. Old ram horn blow to send us all to the field. We all line up, about 75 field niggas, and go by the tool shed and get our hoes, or maybe go hitch up the mule to the plows.
On most plantations, slaves worked from sunrise till sundown 6 days a week. Some worked into the night and on Sunday too. The overwhelming majority toiled in the fields, growing crops like tobacco, rice, sugarcane, and cotton. For every field hand, 10 acres of cotton were produced. Cotton became the United States' greatest export, making plantation owners, the South, and America rich. Everyone but the slaves profited from it. For all of the ex-slaves, a lifetime of labor began at a very young age. Many started work in the master's house, often as playmates for white children.
I'm gonna know that it's high.
We be playing in the barn, and Jimmy always say to me, "Come on, nigga, let's ride around the farm." I say, "I ain't no nigga." He say, "Yes, you is. My pa paid $200 for you. He bought you for to play with me."
I have about 85 years of good memory to call on. I'm 90, and so I'm not counting my first 5 years of life. My earliest recollection is the day my old boss presented me to his son, Joe, as his property. I was about 5 years old, and my new master was only 2. No, sir, I never went into books. I used to handle a big dictionary 3 times a day, but it was only to put it on a chair so my young master could sit up higher at the table. I never went to school. I learned to talk pretty good by associating with my masters in their big house.
my master and all the other big white folks, they raised peafowls. We'd catch them wild things at night when they roost in the pine trees. Then my ma, she would pull the long feathers out of the tails and make fly brushes. In them days, the dining room was big and had the windows open all the summer long. Quick as a mess of victuals come on the table, my ma fetched me in, and I'd get put up in a swing over the table to fan the flies and gnats off the mistress's food. Well, they had to show me just how to hold the brush, because them feathers were so long, if you didn't mind your business, the ends of them feathers would splash in the gravy, and the mistress's table be all splattered up. Wasn't long before I got used to it, and I took to going to sleep up there.
Let me see a picture one more time. Let me see a picture. Thank you. That's so wonderful. I was going to say, Jenny's house might be a little better than mine was. Jenny, that's a very nice porch. I think our porch was bigger. So we had a room, we had 2 rooms. Jenny got an outhouse. We had an outhouse in the back. Okay, Jenny.
Action.
Jenny Proctor, Slave Narratives, Volume 16, Texas. I was here telling them good slave days, but I ain't never seen no good times then. My mother's name was Liza. I don't recollect nothing about my daddy. If I had any brothers and sisters, I didn't know it. I tended to the children when I was a little gal and tried to clean the house just like old Miss tells me to. I recollect once when I was trying to clean the house, I finds me a biscuit. And I was so hungry I ate it, 'cause we never see such thing as a biscuit. But when I ate that biscuit, she comes in and say, "Where that biscuit?" I say, "Miss, I ate it 'cause I was so hungry." Then she grabbed that broom and started beating me over the head with it and calling me low down nigger, and I guess I just clean lost my head, 'cause I know better.